recommend this tour as essential for first-time visitors to Moscow. The Kremlin and Cathedrals tour lasts on average 1.5 hours. Even if you have visited the Kremlin area and its cathedrals before, it is only through a Kremlin tour with an expert historian guide that the incredible stories of this World Heritage listed site can be fully understood and appreciated. This tour is packed with historical information about the birthplace of Moscow and, like all View Russia tours, provides ample opportunities for discussion and to focus on any topics of most interest to you. We arrive at the Kremlin. Your tickets have already been purchased in advance, and therefore you avoid standing in the long queues. We walk across Trinity Bridge in the footsteps of Napoleon, who in 1812 followed this path to enter the Kremlin, a Russian word for fortress, and the heart of the Russian capital. We enter the Kremlin through Trinity Tower, where Ivan the Terrible once imprisoned and starved to death nobles whom he considered unfaithful. We see the building where Stalin's second wife committed suicide, and the arsenal, where Peter the Great stored enough weapons and ammunition to supply an army 500,000 men strong. We will visit the Senate, the historic center of power in Moscow, also the location where citizens would once address their complaints, yet rarely receive any response or resolution. You will see the giant Tsar cannon and learn why it was never able to be fired, the famous Tsar bell, and learn how a piece of this giant bronze relic was broken off. We see also the great Kremlin Palace, a building of huge controversy among Muscovites. You can form your opinion as to whether it adds or detracts from the overall beauty of the Kremlin. Next, we enter the world of the Russian Tsars. We explore the Assumption Cathedral and see where the Tsars of Russia were once crowned. In the Annunciation Cathedral, we see where Russia's rulers would marry, be baptized, and seek spiritual guidance from religious leaders on matters of the utmost importance regarding the future of Russia. In the Archangel Cathedral, we see the resting places of those who once ruled over this vast area of the world, often with an iron fist. Finally, the big Kremlin Palace, where modern-day Russian presidents are inaugurated, and where, most recently, Vladimir Putin swore his oath for the third term as president. You will learn why it still may not be his last term. This tour should definitely be considered as essential for all visitors to Moscow. With View Russia, you will not only see the sights, but with an expert historical guide, gain a deeper understanding of the events which took place within the Kremlin, the decisions which were made within its walls, and gain insights into the historical events which led Russia to become the country it is today.